So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't the bearing, which is cool. So we determined it wasn't the bearing, and it's the brake pad kit. So we'll get a new brake pad kit, and we'll line up another day and come out here and take care of that. And that be...
How does the brake pad kit cause that to happen?
I'd have to take it off there to show you the wear. I don't know exactly what caused it to do that. Maybe when people put the old, when last time whoever put these pads on didn't replace all the parts, maybe. I don't know. It's all speculation from here. I don't know. I don't got a clue. All I know is the pad is sticking out a little bit past the drum, and that's not the way they're designed to be. So,
okay.
So when I get around to that, I will determine that. Right now, what I wanted to determine is that my bearing wasn't bad and that my wheel wasn't coming loose. And so because that pad was sticking out, I wasn't sure if that's what it was or not. So now I know it wasn't.
Good. Process of elimination.
Okay.
So now you have to put it all back together.
Yeah, what's that? Only took a couple of minutes to do that. What have I got involved in this? The biggest part was waiting on you. I want that grass in there.
So it's all about being the owner operator. It's all about taking care of your equipment.
Yeah, well, it's because I'm an owner operator that everything is my responsibility. So if this wheel comes off and kills somebody, who do you think they're coming after? Or if I'm hauling a load and this thing catches on fire because the bearings wasn't set right and burns up the load, who do you think they're coming after? When you own your own truck, everything around that truck is your responsibility. It's not really worth it when you figure out the money that's made, especially in today's world where they have so many brokerage companies making tens of billions of dollars every year off of freight brokering, and small trucking companies are starving and going out of business because you got big companies trying to put them out of business, and then you have brokerage companies. People just they just think truck drivers are made of money. We're not. We're barely getting by. In fact, it's getting harder and harder to get by each and every day. I've been doing this for a living since 1992. Yes, I took a couple of years off, and yes, I did work in a factory. But if you want to total up all my years, I actually started learning how to drive a truck in 1978. I worked at a shipping dock in Salinas, California, driving forklift, loading trucks. And I'd go out and drive a truck now and then when I left there, I went and started washing trucks at a truck stop when I was a teenager, and hooked up with a driver, and we drove truck from Salinas to Chelsea, New York. And so I drove truck off and on during my teens and my 20s, and when I was 32 I started driving professionally, and I'm 60 years old now. So from teenage years to my 60s.
Fun fact, you said 1978 is when you started.
Yep.
Well, 1978 was the year I was born. So you robbed the cradle.
I'll lock you up in jail for that. Unless you're a senator,
Well, yeah.
then you can get away with it. So, okay, now I gotta get that oil back in there. Bundle. Here's.
Well,
I'll
that's.
put some honey in it.
Oh my! That looks like some really bad urine. That looks
That's
like.
honey.
No, it's not honey.
Yeah, it is.
It's oil. It's not. It looks like somebody who has kidney disease. It looks like their urine. That looks like kidney disease urine.
Pure honey.
That is not honey. That's oil. It's funny to see you using a peanut butter jar for it.
What was either that or bring a 5-gallon bucket down here?
Oh. It's a Jif peanut butter jar. Those come in handy.
Ruthie's looking for rewards.
No, I'm not.
Ruthie's hinting for a pat on the back.
What are you talking
So here we
about?
go. Thank you, Ruthie, for saving those peanut butter jars. They really do come in healthy. They really come in handy. I don't know what I would do without you.
Stephen, I was not doing that.
Yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ruthie B is always hinting. So, just give her dues. Because if you don't, she'll be miserable, and you will to be too. So.
Stephen, now you're embarrassing
You did
me.
a wonderful job, Ruthie B. Thank you for saving the peanut butter jar.
Okay, that was so not
I
necessary.
sure do appreciate
That
it.
was so not necessary.
Okay, this is normally not how you do this, but that's how we're doing it today. I don't like the fact that there looks like dirt down in here. I have to get that a little cleaner. I don't want dirt in my bearing. Better. Everything's better with blue bonnet on it. What is she doing to be coming around the corner?
That's number 5.
All right, let that settle in. While that's settling in, I'll go ahead and let the jack down and start putting away my tools. I need to reset that brake. Of course, I don't have to. The automatic brake adjuster will take care of it for me. I do it anyway. Oh, well, I thought I would, but since I don't have my... Well, let me move this. Nothing like a tumbleweed in your eyeball. Oh, come on, man. I've kind of figured it's all it was a brake pad, but I just wanted to be safe.
That's right. You have to be better safe than sorry. That's right.
Because that's the only wheel that I haven't worked on the truck. And because I hadn't worked on it, I wasn't sure if it was loose or not. So, but now I am. I know the bearing is good. Now I don't have to worry about it. Now all I got to do is just change the pads on it. This is the high dollar stuff in this bottle here.
Why is it high dollar?
Amsoil.
Oh. Yeah, that's liquid gold.
Literally.
Yes, literally.
It's about to run over. All right. That settle again. You keep doing that until it stops settling.
How do you know when it stops to settle?
When it stops going down.
Oh. Well, I guess that makes sense.
When it stops going down, you know, ooh,